Ping have always been the daddy of forgiveness, haven't they?
Daddy.
The daddy of forgiveness. Now they're coming in saying that they've managed to get a lot more speed and a lot more distance without losing the forgiveness, which typically you don't see. We put it to the test. So as normal, we're going to jump straight in with the looks of these clubs.
Yeah.
You go first.
The LST, the low spin, I think it's a smaller head, is it like a 450 head?
It's a 440 where the others are 460,
Sure.
so it is a smaller head.
But it just looks, with the carbon crown, incredible. Down with the ball from the top, just looks really cool, doesn't it?
It does.
The others, again, you know, they're similar to the G400 which I've currently got, so it's like a familiar look.
Yeah.
I prefer the look to some of the other drivers that we've tested. It's just more subtle looking, isn't it? There's nothing too mad going on.
No, they've added a splash of colour now, haven't they? Compared to like the G425, which was just black, white, silver.
Yeah.
They have put some colour in, but I think they've done it in a really slick, lovely way. I don't think
it's not masses, is it? It's not.
No, it's not.
In your face with it. It's just little
flashes of colour. The LST with the carbon without the dimple effect is just slick. That is the only way to describe it for me.
Yeah.
It is a very, very slick head.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was done for a reason with the LST, that by adding the carbon to the crown, they can help it move weight, so then you get a lower centre of gravity. On all three, there is a movable weight. So you've got standard, fade and draw, except for the straight flight technology, which has draw and draw plus.
Yeah, and we tested that and we definitely found that in draw plus the thing was going left.
Well, I'm going to give you the official stat from Ping, Lincoln, is that when it's in standard draw, you're typically going to see 13 yards of draw compared to your normal driver. You put it in draw plus, that's another 7 yards, which is 21 yards of draw.
Yeah.
And my God, did it do it.
It was, yeah.
I am a notorious fader, slicer, and even for me, I put it away. I stopped using it because it was just too left. But that is a very, very strong positive for Ping. Because somebody, of all the others that we've tested that are draw bias, that worked.
It did.
Did it? It was just, wow. So our next point, as always, the noise.
The sound of these is great, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
And like I said in previous things, that the G400, which is my current driver, which I love the noise of that, to be fair, just because it's so loud.
Very loud. Definitely loud.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of a softer version of that. So it's loud, sounds good, sounds powerful, but it's not ridiculous.
It's definitely been softened down. So as part of the tech sheets and everything as well, Ping have said that they have got a sound solution.
Yes.
Okay, so there's like a rib structure within the head.
Which sounds like there's a problem, doesn't it, to start?
Well, it's almost, yeah, exactly that. Why fix something? Why make a solution that isn't a problem? But I think Ping have listened to people that, especially with the G425, that thing was ridiculously loud. I love a noisy driver, but it was almost just too high-pitched, too loud. I have to give it to them. The noises that those drivers make is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
The LST is slightly more dead than the Max. With that carbon, it's not as loud, it's not as tingy, I'm going to say. But for me, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm there for a loud driver, but that's perfect. But performance of the three.
So yeah, we whittled it down to the LST and the Max.
We did.
On the range, R10 out. Both drivers were pretty good. I found the Max more suited to me, a little bit more forgiveness. Probably the most consistent dispersion wise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of my...
But it was still, even for you against your driver, it was showing some good numbers, wasn't it?
Yeah, to be fair. And I wasn't swinging it great that day, and I remember even hitting some out the toe and it doing 260, so, you know.
It was an infuriating day for you, wasn't it? Like, Link is Ping, And when these turned up, it was like, yeah, we get to test these. And it wasn't a great swing day, was it? So
No.
it was a more slowed down swing, but still giving some really good numbers.
Yeah.
And good dispersion, but more so from the max for you on that day, wasn't it?
I needed that forgiveness on that day.
Yeah, you did, and it did perform. But for me, and this is probably the biggest shock of the testing that we've done so far, that the LST suited me the most of these drivers. Like Link just said, on the surface it should be the SFT. Even with the Max, I loved it. It was a great drive. I was hitting some great numbers, 280s, 270 to 280, sorry. I then pulled the LST and just thought, I'm going to have a go. Because of testing of the past, the low spin one's just not been for me.
Got to try them, but yeah, usually they're not the ones.
And it blew my mind.
Yeah.
I didn't find any lack of forgiveness between that and the Max, but the SFT was just... The LST was just going so much further. It was more around the 290, the 295 mark. And I just couldn't hit it bad. It was just incredible to see. It was incredible to look at behind the ball. It was incredible feel. Honestly,
sounds good even.
Loved it. So for any context for any of you, that I play off of 13, I was swinging the club that day at around 105, 106 miles an hour club head speed. That the LST was the one that I found the best. I just did not see that coming.
No.
Honestly, I'm blown away by it. I genuinely
put it in the bag.
I think it's going in the bag. For you?
For me, I picked the Max. From the testing we did, the Max was the most suited to me. So yeah. Yes.
So I think on another outing, you're having a better day. You might also see what I'm seeing with the LST.
Yeah.
But from the
I
testing,
did it some good shots, and but yeah.
From the testing that was done, you picked the Max.
Yeah.
So, a bit abnormal to this, that we've actually both picked different drivers. We have to rate them individually. Because normally we pick the same one because we're so similar. So for you, Lincoln, on the Max, looks, out of 10, what would you give it, please?
So I'd give it a 9. I love the looks of it.
Fair. Yeah.
The colours aren't too much, it's nothing, too in your face, but it's subtle and it looks good.
So for me, obviously, I'm rating against the LST because that's what I would pick. I've rated that a 9.5. It's so close to being a 10. I find it hard to give anything a 10.
Yeah.
But that is as close as damn it to being the perfect looking golf club for me. Sound. So for you, the Max, the sound.
Yeah, and it's tough to give anything a 10, isn't it? So yeah. I'm going to give it a 9. And solid 9, that is.
That is a solid 9. But as tough as it is to give anything a 10, the LST sound is a 10 for me. 10. It is perfect. It's not too much, it's not too tingy. It's the perfect combination of crunchy, powerful, but loud. Forgiveness with the Max.
The Max was the best on the day, and I would give it, Jack, another 9 for forgiveness.
You're very... Just like the pin, you're very consistent, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gone 9 as well, and that's going on the LST. Covered it in what I said a minute ago. Mind blown by it. 9 out of 10.
Can't believe that for an LST.
Distance. I'll go first on this one. So again, I was really impressed with the distance from the LST.
Yeah, that was you were hitting it
really
far,
and it was a really nice trajectory as well. Yeah, it was. You could see it was a powerful, low spinning, running drive. I've rated it 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I've just got. I think I'm going to go distance 9 again.
Wait for it. Yeah. Could you be any more consistent?
It's just it's not. I guess I don't know. A 10 has got to be like wow.
On to the last and trivial one, the head cover.
Yeah, I mean, so I think it looks fine. I mean, it's the same. The only thing I would say, it's the same as the G400. So not like the not the style as such, but the
material.
How do I say it? Like the whole idea of it. They just changed the design.
Yeah. Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So I guess in that sense, they've not really
done a lot.
Yeah, they've just added that onto an older head cover. But
I agree with regards to the looks. I agree. It's fine, and that's it. It looks nice. It's a nice head cover. It's very much let down with just how lack of material flimsy it is. for me, in comparison to some of the others we've seen, that a head cover is there to protect your clubs. It's like, that would protect my club.
Some of the
This is just really cheap feeling, which is a shame because it looks nice, but it just feels quite cheap. It's a 7 out of 10 for me.
7.5. I'll go.
7.5.
Yeah, just.
So that gives. Sorry, was you going to
Go
say?
for it.
No, good. So for me on the LST, that is 45 out of 50, and for Link on the Max is 43.5 out of 50, which gives us a combined of 88.5 out of 100,
That's
which
solid.
is solid.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what they are. They are solid. There is just like a lot of clubs
Everything's
now.
good about them, isn't it? Looks, feel, sound, distance.
All of it.
forgiveness. Yeah,
Yes, they have absolutely nailed what they said. They have given more distance but kept the forgiveness. Thank you for watching. Why did my voice just do that? I think we're watching. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and drop in the comments. Have you tried them? How did you find them? Which one was for you? We would love to know, seriously. And keep coming back for your mid-hand your mid-handicapper golf review.
Yes, sir.
I've been Jack, that's been Link.
Thanks.